I want to talk about in the unique assembly content is an aspect I call street smart knowledge. Now, when you hear the word street, it's not the physical street we walk on. Street here means the real world. We must begin to impart knowledge that these children will have that will help them to develop the skills and abilities needed to navigate the real world. We are in an age where technology changes so fast, skills change so fast. So the kind of knowledge, the kind of skills, and the kind of technology we have today might not be necessary or desirable in 10, 20 years to come. But when you impart street knowledge, street smart knowledge into these children, no matter how far technology changes, no matter how far the skills they learnt in school, the courses they learnt in school, the disciplines they learnt in school, no matter how far they change, the street smart knowledge they have acquired would help them to navigate the real world. Let me give you an example of some of this street smart knowledge. Let's look at the negotiation skill. What does it mean to negotiate? Negotiation simply means trying to dialogue with people, discuss with people to get a better advantage or to get a fair advantage over certain things. Now you might begin to ask, how will the children begin to learn negotiation skill, especially younger children, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old? Yes, they can. And let me tell you one area you can teach them about negotiation. These children, their parents often send them to go and buy things. How do children often buy things? They just go to the shop. I want to buy onions. How much onions do you want to buy? 50 naira, 100 naira. They give the person 100 naira, the person gives them onions. No bargaining. No. Children must learn how to bargain and negotiate for prices of items. These are the kind of things we have in our street smart knowledge. So you can imagine when you teach these children the power of negotiating for things they want to buy. No, it's not about being rich or about being poor. No. Countries train people as negotiators. Countries send people to go and negotiate for them with another country in the international community. So if negotiation is such an essential skill needed in life, why can't we teach it to our children from early years? And we have to start with what these children do every day. So when you teach these children about negotiation skill and tell them that when you go to buy something, you need to price, you need to bargain, you need to negotiate. And the child goes home and the mother gives her money or gives him money to go and buy something. And probably maybe the mother gave the child 100 naira. And the child comes back with 20 naira change. And the mother will like, how come you brought back a change? The child will say, Mommy, I negotiated the price with them and the person sold it for me for 80 naira instead of 100 naira. I bet you no mother will not be happy about that. And the mother will ask, who taught you that? And the child will say, they told us in school that we must negotiate for prices before we pay. We must bargain and negotiate for things before we pay for it. It looks so simple, but it goes a long way in preparing the children for their future. I'll tell you another aspect, price comparison. When these children go to market, don't teach them that when you go to market, you don't just enter the market, enter the first shop, ask the price of that thing from that shop and buy it from that shop. No, you need to do price comparison. Price comparison is called smart purchasing. When you enter the first shop, you ask them, I want to buy, let's say you want to buy a tin of milk. I want to buy a tin of milk, and probably they tell the child the tin of milk is 400 naira. That's okay. The child should step out of that shop, enter the next shop where they are selling the same tin of milk, ask them, how much is your tin of milk? Don't be surprised that the next shop will tell the child that a tin of milk is 350 naira. What has happened? The child has been put in a position to make a choice, and naturally the child will go and buy it from where it is cheaper. So price comparison is also a street smart knowledge which we can teach our learners, and all of these are inside the Unique Assembly book. Remember, like I said, the unique assembly contents are designed to hasten up school growth. So when parents begin to hear their children express this kind of knowledge, and the parents get to know that these children learn this thing from their school, I tell you, the parents will remain with that school. The parents will feel justified for every penny he or she is paying in that school for their children. I give you another instance of street smart knowledge. There are so many things these children will learn. Let's look at the area of checking the expiry date of products. These are common things that we take for granted. When you tell these children that when you pick up any edible product, any food, any medicine, any cosmetics, and before you begin to use these things, you need to check expiry dates. Let these children know that every edible, every drug, and all these cosmetics, they all come with expiry dates. And they have to be conscious of the expiry date of products. Our children do that a lot. Even a 3-year-old child wants to give the child medicine, she will ask, "Mommy, have you checked the expiry date of the drug?" That is the kind of street smart knowledge I am talking about. You don't just tell them, you don't just teach them to check expiry date of products before they use. You also teach them how to locate where the expiry dates are written on different products. You tell them that in some of the products, the expiry dates are written under the container or on top of the container, in some on the cap, in some on the carton, different areas. So let these children, the most important thing is that these children should be conscious of that. Once they pick up something, they begin to look for the expiry dates. You don't stop at that. You also teach them how these expiry dates are written. Most products you will not see expiry dates. What will you see? You now tell these children that they write best before. That when they see best before, it simply means the expiry date of that product. Or some product they write BB. So by the time you expose these children to all this knowledge, you are preparing these children for the future. Another area that also fall under the street smart knowledge is about confirmation of money. There are certain things we take for granted. Now I'll give you an instance. When you teach these children that when someone gives you money, doesn't matter who gave you the money, whether it's your parent, is your aunt, is your uncle, anybody that gives you money, it's necessary for you to confirm that money before, in the presence of that person, before you step out. Yes, these are street smart knowledge. It simply shows that the child is thorough, the child is detailed, and the child is meticulous. And these are the skills that children need to navigate the real world. Every company is looking for smart and intelligent people to work for them. The society is looking for children who are very meticulous. The society is looking for people who are thorough. The society is looking for people who are detail oriented. So by the time we begin to teach these children these minute things in school, and they grow with it as an essential skill, I tell you, these children are set for their future. So this street smart knowledge, I also call it future ready skills. And like I said, if parents get to know that their children are learning these very vital skills from school, these parents will remain with you. And this is one great way of retaining your parents and also attracting new parents. Let me give you an instance. A child goes to market, a 6-year-old child goes to a nearby shop to buy something, and this child begins to bargain. And maybe the person selling this, running the shop, asks the child, "Where did you learn this?" "Oh, in school, they teach us street smart skills. They teach us street smart knowledge." And one of the street smart knowledge they have taught us is that we should always price things before we buy. For more of this educational content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.